Hey guys, good morning. This is Albert. It's Saturday morning. I went out last night, saw some cool punk rock bands, metal bands at a local place here in Pensacola. Had a good time. Just getting up, and I want to make a little video because I've posted some things on my social media talking about how I can teach people how to save themselves a lot of money, $100,000, uh, buying their own home. And I think everybody thinks this is some, get rich scheme or some scam. It's not a scam. I was watching a video on YouTube a couple months back and blew my mind. I wish I'd known this 35 years ago. It would have changed my life. Probably for the better, but it could have made it worse because I could have had some free time and some money on my hands, and maybe that wasn't been the best thing for me. Anyway, for people buying a home and for people who own a home and they're trying to figure out how much home they can buy, what they can afford, and how to do things, you need to understand that when you buy a house, let's say a $200,000 home, mortgage rates right now are around 6%. If you buy that home and you're not wanting to kill yourself with how much you're paying per month on your mortgage at 6%, you're probably going to do a 30-year loan. Now, 6% of $200,000 is what? $12,000, $18,000, something like that. Believe me, you're paying a lot more than an extra $12,000 or $20,000 over the life of a 30-year loan at 6% on $200,000. In fact, what's going to happen is you're going to pay about a total of $431,000 over 30 years. So you will pay $231,000 of interest over 30 years on that $200,000 home. You will pay more in interest than the actual cost of the home when you bought it. That's a lot more than 6%. That's like 104% interest. The mob doesn't charge that much interest. So when people are talking about, oh, you can, get this house for 5% or 6% or 4%, understand that compounding and the way that amortization works, you're going to be paying closer to 3 digits interest. There's a way to get around that so that you don't pay $431,000 over 30 years for a $200,000 home. But first you have to understand that that's what's going on. I would advise anyone buying a home or who has a home, who's thinking about refinancing, who wants to figure out how to get out of this and own their home, to look up your amortization schedule, an amortization calculator, and see what you're looking at. Because it'll give you can adjust the rates, you can adjust the years, you can see how much your monthly payment would be. Understand that you always got to add in what's going to be your insurance and your property tax. That's, you're going to roll that into your mortgage. So you're going to be looking at wherever you live. I live in Pensacola, Florida. Very overpriced market at the time. One of the most overpriced markets in the entire United States. So you have to add that in. But if you're just going on the price of the house alone, 30 years at 6% for a $200,000 home, you're going to pay $231,000 of interest. That's not 6%. That to me is over 100% interest if you think about it correctly. And knowing that there's a way that you can get out of paying your mortgage that way. You need to have a job. You need to have a steady income. You need to know what the max you can put out is. But I've paid for years on an $80,000 home. I'm in year 26, and I still have 9 more years to pay on it. But I'm going to reduce that 9 years down to about 3 with a little trick or two I learned. If you want to learn about these tricks, how to save yourself 6 figures on buying your own home, get in touch with me. I'm going to put a link to to a loan company I've used, and my personal email, and you can email me and I can tell you how to do it. Good luck. I hope you guys have a good day.